First, I can only say that for so many of us, we extend our condolences to the loved ones, to the families, the friends, the colleagues of those who lost their lives, as well as those who were injured. I spoke to Jose Andres just about a week ago about the efforts that World Central Kitchen's engaged in Gaza, as it is in many other conflict zones around the world, including in Ukraine. They have been doing extraordinary, brave work, day in, day out, and critical work to try to make sure that people in need get what they need, starting with the most basic thing of all, food to survive. The victims of yesterday's strike join a record number of humanitarian workers who've been killed in this particular conflict. These people are heroes. They run into the fire, not away from it. They show the best of what humanity has to offer when the going really gets tough. They have to be protected. We shouldn't have a situation where people who are simply trying to help their fellow human beings are themselves at grave risk. We've spoken directly to the Israeli government about this particular incident. We've urged a swift, a thorough, and impartial investigation to understand exactly what happened. And as we have throughout this conflict, we've impressed upon the Israelis the absolute imperative of doing more to protect innocent civilian lives, be they Palestinian children, women, and men, or be they aid workers, as well as to get more humanitarian assistance to more people more effectively. Finally, let me just say that, as you heard from Stefan, we touched on a number of other issues. I think what we see is an extraordinary convergence between France and the United States on the major challenges of our time. We're cooperating together to try to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific. That means a region where countries are free to choose their own path and their own partners, where problems are dealt with openly, where rules are reached transparently.
That's Secretary of State Antony Blinken calling for Israel to urging a swift investigation after 7 aid workers were killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza. I want to bring back our foreign correspondent, Britt Clennett, who's in Tel Aviv, with more on that. Britt, what sticks out to you from what you just heard from Secretary of State Blinken?
Yeah, I mean, he really emphasized that this has been a major talking point between the U.S. and Israel, that this has been something that they've raised with them. A record number of aid workers have been killed. He called them heroes. He said that they run into the fire instead of away from the fire. He said they represent the best of humanity and that they need to be protected. He also said that they are talking to the Israeli government and want a swift and thorough and impartial investigation to get to the crux of what exactly happened and what exactly went wrong here. So you could hear in his voice it was very solemn, but also very urgent. And you can tell that as we kind of observe this the growing cracks on the relationship between the U.S. and Israel over the Israeli bombardment of Gaza and the lack of aid getting in, that the frustration among U.S. officials is growing.
Yeah, it is. We heard the Secretary of State urging Israel to do more to protect innocent lives and to get more aid into Gaza. Foreign correspondent Britt Clennett in Tel Aviv, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.